Welcome back to another episode. It's time for more Garfield action. Yep, we are taking Garfield to Florida for Sick Week, and we are so excited about the adventure.
Welcome to Flying Sparks Garage. I'm Emily, a professional model, actress, and gearhead.
And I'm Aaron, a diesel mechanic, pilot, and a lover of anything with an engine. The only thing we're experts at is doing our best.
He teaches me persistence.
And she teaches me patience. All these machines we love are catalysts for making memories.
And we are so happy you're here as we seek adventures and learn as we go.
Yep, you guys saw us revive Garfield after sitting in the yard for 3 years, very undeservingly. If you missed that episode, go ahead and click back one episode and watch it, because what an awesome truck this is. Now we are getting ready to prep this dang thing to drive 1,500 miles to Florida from East Texas, and it's gonna be good. We've got some fresh tires to stick on him. The ones we have on it are still good, and sadly, taking them off is kind of ridiculous, but they're a lower profile tire, and we really wanted more of a truck tire. This thing is a 1-ton, and we didn't quite calculate that we would want a heavier, like more sidewall tire on the truck. So we're gonna give these a shot and hope that we got good measurements. We kind of guessed on our measurements. Aaron did, I say we, but Aaron did some calculations, and hopefully these fit because they're different sizes. And it's kind of a tight fit back on that tool bed with our wheels and everything. So we will see about that. Stay tuned. We're gonna pop the wheels and tires off and take them to the tire shop for the guys there to switch them out for us. And then we've got a list of stuff to do on the truck to prepare to hit the road on Thursday. It is currently Tuesday. And today is my only day to work. Tomorrow I have stuff that I need to be doing, so I can't work tomorrow. We just have today to prep the truck to leave. So, enough talking. Yeah, let's get to work. Can't find my fancy screwdrivers that have the plastic on them. Not that these even matter. These are already getting a nice patina on them, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, not many folks know a C20 is an 8-lug. This thing is beefy. This truck is really, really capable. I love that. All right, 4 more to go. Giving his arms to work out. He's already loaded all the wheels and tires. And he just got started on the tires. Hey, do you want me to load the rest of those tires? So, this is more of a truck tread. It's the cross contact, and these were the Extreme Contact Sports, which is like a performance tire. Which is cool, but these are gonna be more fitting for this truck. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Hopefully they fit.
I think this is all ready to go. We have one loose end down here. We have to put a fan on it. Already said this, but we stole that for the Bronco. I went and bought one at O'Reilly's, and it looks like it's gonna clear. It's a really big fan, but I think I have just enough clearance, and I bought a spacer to bring it out into the fan shroud. And of course, we've got to get screws in this. It's all just sitting in here. That's on the list today. And then after that, we will load tools and get this thing ready to go. We ran up to O'Reilly's. They had this one on the shelf. They also had the spacer, and it looks like it's pretty darn big, but it's going to fit in there. So I'll get that thrown on there, and then the truck's ready for a test drive after we get the tires replaced. Fan's done. It fits, clears the fan shroud, fills it up really nicely, so we are not going to have cooling issues. Did not get screws in the top, so it's got a couple zip ties on that. I don't prefer that, but we're kind of out of time, so deal with that another day. Got the breather back on. Emily's probably going to take that back off and clean it because she worries about things like that. Yeah. Got a couple spark plug wires over there to tie up. I think they go underneath the headers and then back around, but we'll deal with that in a minute. The only thing left is this intake. The sender for the water temp wouldn't work, so I need to find a smaller cinder, or I need to just run a gauge in there for now so we can get this strip done. I'm pretty happy. It's looking good. It's sounding real good.
I'm going to open Pandora's box. This thing was a storage unit essentially for the race trailer build process. Whole bunch of stuff, and also just random junk that we had laying around. It's like when there is an open storage area, it just gets filled. So it needs to be unfilled because we got to put a toolbox back there and good stuff that we're going to take on the road. So that's what I'm going to do now. Yeah, let's go. I absolutely love this door. And I love the way that this bed is, because this whole big piece right here, check out my pretty nails from my modeling job yesterday. They won't last. This whole piece here slides forward, so it opens up this portion where if we need to haul something tall, we can do it. I love this. All right, oh God, one arm. Okay. Wow, there's a floaty that we used to float a river with when we went to a river in Arkansas with the Bronco. That was fun. All right, time to unload all this junk. Ah, that's some exhaust. Okay, cool. Let's get to work. Okay, Aaron got the fan on because he's amazing. And he got the air breather on too. That looks so good. Actually, I need to clean it up, but it's a little dirty. What?
Never would have guessed.
What?
Got the breather back on. Emily's probably going to take that back off and clean it. But you want to clean it.
Oh. I was like, did I say something wring? I'm used to saying wrong things.
I explained it to him a minute ago when I was putting it on. Emily's probably going to take that back off and clean it.
I mean, it's really dirty.
All right, let's see how she does after she's been sitting overnight.
2 pumps.
2 pumps.
2 pumps for a cold start. Yesterday it wasn't cold and it needed pumps, so the new fan is fanning. Good job, babe.
Yeah.
And now I can hear the air compressor back here a lot better because I emptied this out. Well, it stopped working now. It's wanting to go places.
Yep. It's in neutral. That's parasitic drag.
Okay.
See?
Yeah. Back of the truck's all cleaned out. That's the awesome little air compressor there for the air ride. Cool, y'all. Time to load it up with all kinds of junk. Good stuff.
Oh, smooth.
Really good, dude.
Oh, yeah.
He timed it by ear too, so mad props to Aaron. Good stuff. Okay. Aaron has made quite a pile over here of stuff that we're gonna take, and I cleaned out the other side of the box, so it's open and ready, and we're just kind of trying to figure out what we want where, and the best use of space. And we also want to take some camping stuff because we love camping, so we kind of want to camp on the way there and back. So yeah, it's time to start putting stuff in the freaking truck because it's like 4:30 or something. The tire shop just called and said our tires are ready, so we need to go pick them up. And then we have dinner with his parents at what time?
6.
At 6. So we have a couple hours, hour and a half to pack the truck. And yeah, I'd love to drive it this evening to dinner. Can we drive it to dinner?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll see. All right, we just loaded the tires up. The guys fixed us up, and it's time to go toss them on the truck. Let's see here. Oh.
Yep. They clear.
I think so.
It'll make the trip.
I mean, I guess. Oh, shoot. Not sure if you can hear it, but we're getting a light rain right now, just in time for our test drive. We just got the wheels and tires put on, and man, do they look so good. These tires are going to be so much better. Like, the load capacity for them is just going to rock, and the rears fit beautifully, thank goodness. Aaron's measurements were awesome.
I did good.
So, we're super pumped about this, and I think it's time to go drive the dang thing, right?
Think so.
Dang.
Go.
Yay. Fog light out, or marker light, whatever it's called. Blinker probably doesn't work either. Cool.
Go for a ride.
Let's do it. Hell yeah. We're in Garfield, y'all. That is so awesome. Wow. Oh my gosh.
That's a low first gear.
Oh my gosh, they had granny. Yeah, it's
We'll
not
try
the,
second.
It's not the granny first gear anymore like it was the old transmission, but it's still torquey.
So wash my hands because we're going to dinner.
Okay. So cute when we drove by Mom's house. I'm like waving at her and she's like, oh, she's getting her phone out to film. So sweet. I love my mama. Yay! Thanks for filming, Mama.
Oh, love that Garfield. She is beautiful. Or he is, Garfield. Love you too, sweet.
We didn't get quite as much packing done. And I'm gonna go ahead and say we didn't get any packing done this evening
Did
yet.
my part. Dug it out and threw everything on the floor for her to put in the truck.
Yeah, you did really good. And I did a part of my part, which was clean everything out and get it ready for the stuff we actually want in there. But we still have a lot of packing to do.
Yep.
So we're gonna figure out when we want to do that. Maybe tonight, maybe stay up late tomorrow night. Nevertheless, Garfield is a running and driving pickup again, and that is a huge deal. So we will be back with y'all whenever we decide that we're ready to work again. Off to dinner with the fam. Love y'all. See you in a sec. We just got back from dinner and the truck overall drove great. We do possibly have a charging issue. It might be the battery because it sat for 3 years, but it also might be the alternator because we've had the battery on the charger, you know, since a few days ago when we started working on it again. So Aaron said, I might just go get a battery and an alternator tomorrow and toss it in there. And I have a full day of girly engagements tomorrow with ladies in my family. So I cannot be here tomorrow. I really only had one work day this week that I was available. So
Yep.
we've made the best of it. And we worked all weekend too, so. But y'all, the truck did awesome. And
It sounds so good.
it really does. So we are going to see y'all tomorrow. Aaron will see you tomorrow. Emily will see you when she sees you.
Good morning. We're out here before the sun came up. It's 6 o'clock. We're getting ready to go.
Perceived reality.
Yeah, it's actually 6 in the evening and we're just now getting to work.
Yeah. I had a fun day in town with the girls and got home, and now it is time to load Garfield. We are leaving early in the morning, and we've got a bunch of stuff we need to load in the tool truck. Aaron has actually been tinkering on it. He ran to Summit again today, and we're really lucky to live within an hour of Summit. So
Yes, that was so nice when they built it.
it's so great. We have a huge warehouse and kid in a candy store kind of vibe at Summit, and he had a little list of stuff that he wanted to grab. So one of the things that he got was a heavy duty high output alternator. So
150 amp.
bad boy.
Yeah. Can I show them all my toys?
Yeah. I'll hand you the camera and I'll
No,
get to work.
You can hold the camera.
Oh,
I got some wire.
okay. Yes.
Because all my wire
It's
is
really
like
good.
in individual boxes and it's a mess. That's clean and tidy.
Mm-hmm.
Got some hose clamps, variety. This is the puller that pulls a LS front balancer off. Could not find mine, so I bought one. Spark plug tester, feeler gauges. That's to pull fuel lines off. Then I got all these grinder wheels, cutoff wheels, and got this guy. Pretty excited about that.
Dude, that thing's gonna be so convenient. Hopefully we don't
Mhm.
have to use it, but if we do, it's
Hopefully
really
it's
nice.
not our vehicle. We do.
Yeah, exactly.
This has broken some welds on the road before, so. Oh, that's another thing.
What?
We have a welder.
Yes. So this is all stuff that we're loading up. Well, not that trash box, but all that junk. Oh, he got another extra airbag. We
Yep.
had this front airbag and we needed another rear one.
Bag, front bag.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Yes. So we got another one of those. And this is the situation that
Yes.
he's very excited about.
So I've really been wanting a Millermatic, like a 200 amp-ish. Just having a hard time pulling the trigger on $2,000. But we had this one that we've never used, and it's an arc welder. I'm looking for something that'll plug in 110, so we run it off the generator. I fired this up earlier. When I was at Northern, I bought some welding rods. Fired it up, ran it on one generator, and it does weld, and it gets plenty hot. So taking 2 generators and then doing the extension cord that goes in between them, we should have plenty of juice if you guys need to weld anything, if you're going to be on sick week. So I'm excited about that. It's cool. It's way better than spending $2,000. Just use what you have.
Yep. That's going to be really cool.
Yep.
And it's a nice size to have on the tool truck that,
Oh yeah, I mean,
You
it
know.
weighs nothing.
yeah,
It's so great.
so awesome.
A Miller a MIG this good, you got a bottle, hose, gauge, and they're just bigger machines, you know, to get the same amperage. So not great. Welds won't be perfect, but they'll be strong, and that's what we need.
That's going to be so nice.
Yep.
So excited about that. And I have all this stuff to load. We've got this big box already and open, and then that door right there, we'll be able to stack some of the taller, bigger stuff. And then this I have totally cleaned out and ready to fill if we need.
Yep.
Well, we have a toolbox that we're going to put back here for sure, and
Yes.
a cooler.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a spare tire for this rig. So maybe we'll just take one of the old tires without the rim so that we can put it on if we have to. There's been a few people comment that these need to be able to lock with all these expensive tools in it. The keys actually work. We got the original keys and it locks all the boxes.
Yep.
So we're good there.
So thankfully, we'll be able to keep all of our stuff safe. Once it's in here, we'll be able to lock the toolboxes and go inside places and all that good stuff. So we're thankful for that. This utility bed is so awesome.
And I got all the lights working today. So we're good on that.
Yeah, we had a fog light out, a blinker out.
Yeah, this
and
one wasn't working.
perfect. All right, I think we should start a awesome time-lapse montage, good jam out song, and you guys can sit at home and watch us work. Tee. of good stuff in this compartment right here. We've got a lot of the specialty tools like pullers and things like that that hopefully somebody wouldn't need, but if they do, it would be really fun to have it. There's like AN fittings and bolts and stuff in these drawers. Of course, coolant and oil. Of course, Peak Squad's gonna be out. Like, Peak is one of the main sponsors of Sick Week, so super excited about that. I'm proud of them for jumping on board. They are such a company about the enthusiasts. So anyway, I got distracted. I've got a lot of good stuff in this compartment, and then I'm gonna be packing all the hand tools and stuff on the other side. So let's jump over there and get that going. Y'all, this is coming together. Just threw safety glasses in. We have a bunch of random stuff in this container. Ear protection, lighters, random wrenches, a saw, some ratchet straps. We've got a whole bunch of this zip tie thing's so cool. We've had this for a while, and we just move it all around the shop. It's for zip ties, and it has these little rubber bands on it that are supposed to keep the zip ties in place, which we don't have them on all of them, but it's magnetic. So like, it's pretty dang cool. Y'all have probably seen it around our shop before. But I loaded that. Got a bunch of hand tools, torque wrenches. We've got some head gaskets here that we had in kind of inventory from drag week. Drill bits. And then this is a bunch of camping and cooking stuff. The Magma grill and a bunch of camping, cooking MREs that Aaron got too. It'll be fun for on the way there. A little welder, some gas, welding helmets. Aaron's old one that is like nighttime where you can't see what you're gonna do, and then that one's my fancy one that, you know, needs solar power. It's dead right now, but I hope that I remember to charge it because it's nicer, and if I need to weld, I like that one. And back here, we're gonna have a Sonic toolbox that we have in the race trailer that we need to transfer over here. So we've got our generators. I'm gonna be throwing stuff in here like our luggage and all kinds of random junk that I'm sure we'll figure out that we need. So that's all I got back here. It's looking really good though. Stoked. Upon further review, Emily goes hard. She really likes to get going and like not stop until everything's done, but it's better to preserve our energy. And we were just discussing that. Aaron was like, I'm freaking tanked. Like, it's been a long day already. And, you know, I was like, you're right. I don't want to overextend ourselves early in this whole adventure and then be stressing out and exhausted. Rather be rested and stressing out. Just kidding.
I'm not stressing out.
I will be.
I have nowhere to be.
Yeah. You have to take me places though, so. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and call it a night, but we're gonna take Garfield across the lake where we're staying and get a few little miles on him before we hit the road tomorrow. But tomorrow morning we'll move cars around and stuff, so yeah, that's the plan. See y'all in the morning. Look what's going on the lift. The little dirty Corvette. For the first time. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna lift it up and then put one car underneath it and then try and get another one in behind it. That's the plan. It is time to roll out of Flying Sparks Garage World headquarters. The kid wishes she was going, and we do too. Dang it. Someday she'll get to go on a trip with us. Yeah, it'd be awesome. All right, let's put this thing on the lift. We were looking at how to get these arms on the official lift points for the Corvette, and they're really specific about where the lift points are. They're right underneath here. You see the little puck in there? Well, the arms were not reaching them. Like, we could not get them to touch the lift points. And I was laughing because on BenPak's website, the demo picture is of a Corvette on the lift. So I was like, I know this thing will go on the lift. So Aaron said, well, we'll just lift it with the arm itself instead of the pad. So we put some cardboard there to protect the arm, which is funny. And it's right on the official lift point for the car. So, but we're gonna screw these front pucks down some because the front is raising higher than the back. So, yeah.
Let it down.
This oil leak is
Yeah.
outrageous.
It should not be hard to find.
No. Okay, let it down a little bit on the locks.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Feels
Sweet.
good. Dang.
Where in the world is that coming from?
I mean, it makes me feel like I didn't get the oil filter tight when I changed the oil or something.
It's definitely wet around
It's
there.
nuts. It's really coming off that bell housing a lot.
Yeah. It's like everything is so soaked, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
When it dries out and one part that doesn't dry, it's a problem.
Yeah. True. Let me see if I can get this oil filter any tighter. No, I can't. You want to try?
Nah. I could hear it by the rag. You got it tight.
Yeah, it's tight.
Okay. That's got to be the rear seal. I mean, it's,
I mean, it is just coming out. And it feels like it's coming
Pouring
out
out.
with pressure. Like the way it's,
oh, it definitely is.
like it's something. Like, wow. That adventure is going to be coming up on a future episode. For now, it's time to move more cars in here.
Did you find the chair?
Got the drip pan in place. Sorry, Nana. Bronco time.
Yeah.
Earlier when we were in the shop, I said to the kid, all right, go get the Bronco. And she was like, what?
What?
I've got the phone on the dash, so I don't have it adjusted properly. I'm cutting myself off. But I was like, dude, someday you're going to be jumping in all of our different cars and driving them, and it's going to be no big deal.
I did.
And she's going to definitely learn how to drive standard because she already gets the concept. In fact, she sometimes, like on the bench seat cars, trucks like the Love and Garfield and the different ones that you manually shift, she's like done the shifting for me. So that's really fun. So I'm so excited to teach her how to drive standard someday. I know.
You cut your head off.
I just threw it on the dash with my magnetic.
I tried to face it. It doesn't work.
Thanks, dude.
Nope, made it work.
All right. The Bronco's in the shop.
Yeah.
This is absolutely the most amount of cars we've had in our shop. 1, 2, 3. Oh, poor C car. 4, 5, and 6. This is great. Now, if we could just squeeze the Love in here, like.
Yep.
Right.
The day after we get home from sick week, we are leaving on a family cruise. So we're gonna go.
I get to go this time.
Yes, we have been like 4 times, and Abby, my sister, her mom, and Aliyah haven't gone, and this time they get to go. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with that.
We're not on dog duty.
Right. Taking care of all the family dogs. Nope, they're going. It's gonna be fun. Okay, time to jump in Garfield and get on the road. It's time. We're getting ready to roll out. You know how road trips are just kind of like, when you try to film them, it's like a bunch of highway and like maybe a time lapse out the windshield montage. I'm gonna do a little bit of that, but it's gonna be pretty much like we'll see you guys in Florida, because unless something breaks on the trip there, likely it's like 15 hours. We'll probably have an episode between here and there, but we're gonna do a little montage, hit the road, drive out here, and then I betcha we see y'all on the next episode when things get awesome with sick week. So we'll see.
I'm so far away from home, in this desert of regrets. Never thought that I would have to let you go. Tell me, how can I forget? If I could travel back in time, I'd lay a blanket full of stars to brighten
Auto parts stop, just to be sure we have everything we need, because we didn't fill it up enough at the house. Actually, Aaron wants to get a lighter spring for the throttle. It's a really heavy spring, and it's like hurts your ankle to stay at a constant speed.
Poking a hole in my tennis shoe.
So yeah, that's pretty much all we need. Just carburetor spring. All right, we got some springs, we got some shop towels. We're fixed up. Let's see how far we can make it down the road. We're hungry, so probably gonna be 2 seconds for food.
Yeah, that's better.
Nice.
This one's too heavy.
Put it in our inventory. And we already forgot about a problem that we had because our water neck is not sealing. And we have a little bit of leakage there, so.
Yep.
Cool, we'll have something else to do on the side of the road.
That's right.
Or in a parking lot. And I never cleaned the air intake either.
I will.
Put that on the list. Gas station stop, just to see if we can get this a little tighter before we mess with taking it off.
It tightened up some.
Cool.
That bolt there.
We'll see if it
But
stops leaking.
it almost looks like it stopped by itself.
Okay.
Those puddles are lower than they were.
Yeah.
Yep. Perfect. It's full and clear.
Yeah. We'll add air pressure on the next stop. Time to keep moving on the road.
Yep.
Y'all, look at all these leaves. We just opened our fresh air vents. Watch. That is so bad. But the fresh air feels great.
Smells like fresh dirt.
It does. It smells like,
They big composting in there.
yeah, it does, actually. It smells earthy.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. What do you think about that, Garfield? Oh my gosh, that's funny.
I will break your fall, even if you don't love me, even if you don't love me. I will break your fall, even if you don't love me, even if you don't love me. I will break your fall, even if you don't love me, even if you don't love me. I will break your fall, even if you don't love me, even if you don't love me.
That sound. Do we have any chains hanging out? Let's pull off and see. When we passed that truck, it got so loud. Aaron said it sounds like one of your lug nuts came off and that, what did you call it? Wheel, dog dish thing.
Yeah, stuck in the pumpkin.
Oh, roll. You should roll so we can hear it. Oh my gosh. I definitely hear it. What in the world? Okay. Wow. 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 Louisiana roads killed our welds.
Oh, nice.
I guess. Dang!
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
That's exciting. Y'all, this is a trip. We were thinking it was our welds, because we always take it personally like we're not good enough, of course, or at least I do. But it looks as though this was a one-piece pipe situation. Just look. There's the driver's side. It goes through this bracket and across, up over the frame. And it just broke off right there. Like it was welded to these brackets. But to just break off is crazy.
Go up one notch, then when they pick it up.
Okay. Yep. Here you go, sir.
All right.
Weight reduction.
Yep. Except we're gonna throw it in the bed, so we didn't reduce anything.
I guess the truck tried to reduce its own weight.
Yeah.
It tried to do weight reduction and spit out parts, but we said no. We want to keep these for later, Garfield. We know you don't want them now, but we can't get rid of them. Oh my God. Oh jeez. What are we gonna do with this dang truck?
We're gonna go to welding class is what we're gonna do. If that was
Man,
helpful,
I was definitely taking that personally, but then when I saw that it was
Yeah.
one piece, I don't know.
I can't remember. We might have done something
I can't remember
that
either.
caused that. Who knows?
We had to if it was a solid piece of metal.
You guys would know better than we do.
Yeah.
We don't
Down in the
remember what
comment
we did.
section, people that watched us build this truck 3 years ago, tell us what we did wrong to cause that. Was that enough of an event to make an episode? I don't think so. Yep. We are still on the road. I think we have about 4 hours left until we get to
Yeah.
our stop tonight.
Yep.
It's not an exciting episode yet. Not enough breakage, not enough dirty hands. That was awesome.
Holding on, I'm holding on, I'm holding on, I'm holding on. I'm thinking about you lately. Your touch, my body's melting, going deeper. All in, you make me crazy when you whisper. Holding on, I'm holding on. Now you're in my mind. Can you see? I'm here, let's go wild, let's run free. Caught in a daydream, don't wake me up, let's stay forever. I'm not scared, hold my hand, let's walk together. Holding on, I'm holding on with you. Feels like home when you're around. It's getting real, drunk on your light, I know you like it. Let's stay right here, all night in each other's arms. It's getting real, drunk on your light, I know you want it. One taste and I'm hooked on it forever. I'm thinking about you and the world stops spinning while you're by my side. Never thought I would find you. Hold me tight all night, let's ride till we fall. Let me in and we fight through all the darkness. We hold on to you. Never thought I would find you. Now it feels like home. I'm holding on.
Now, y'all, I booked this place on Expedia for $80 for the night. That's before taxes and everything. I think it was just around $100 for the night. I think this looks really nice. Wow. very rainy here at the beach today.
Not a bad situation. It's cool.
Alrighty, we are leaving out of that awesome little spot we stayed in at Orange Beach.
Turn right onto Perdido Beach Boulevard.
We're about to turn right.
We're about to turn right. The place that we stayed was called the Perdido Beach Resort. In future reference, if you go during low season, it's cheap and it's awesome. We've got some warm morning beverages and a little bit of breakfast, and it is another rainy, damp, kind of chilly day, and we're gonna see how far we make it today.
Don't wait for me, honey. Don't wait. 'Cause I'm always heading your way. And I know exactly what I'm looking for. And as we go, I'll keep running till I can no more. You'll always be the one I want at midnight. You'll always steal my breath away. Yeah. You'll always be my heart and my life. Every second, every day.
All right, well, y'all, we just are getting ready to carry all of our camera gear in, charge stuff. We're gonna wrap this episode here. We've made it to Orlando. Tomorrow's tech day and registration day. We'll get to see all the cars lining up and kicking off this amazing event. We're so excited to bring you guys daily uploads. We just did an interview with Sick the Mag, which is Tom Bailey's magazine, and we were talking to them about the difference in coming to do Sick Ward, which is like traveling along with all the racers instead of racing. And it's bittersweet because I love that feeling of pulling into the racetrack and knowing that I'm gonna get to go line up in the staging lanes and make passes. But at the same time, it's kind of liberating to just be here and know that we're just gonna get to cruise with our friends and wrench on people's stuff if it breaks and just be along for the ride. So it's in due time right now for us because we need to ease back in, and we're excited about it. And we're so thankful y'all are here on this journey with us, and we're stoked to show y'all Sick Week. So be sure you're subscribed. We're gonna be doing daily uploads, and we'll see you on the next episode.